If you're watching this video, you're about to discover how you can finally change your life and start getting the results that you want. If you're already aware that something is holding you back in the area of self-sabotage or inner conflict, you're about to learn how to change that permanently. Have you ever decided to start a business? And maybe you learned online marketing, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and you can see many excellent ways of creating income. But maybe it stays in the idea level while months or years go by. Or maybe you do take massive action and buy all kinds of courses and buy tools for everything you need for your business, and still you don't get the results that you want. If I asked most people what was keeping them from getting the results that they want, they would say, well, I need to find a different company to partner with. I need to get a different type of funnel. I need to change my marketing message. I need to do more paid advertisement. I need to do more free organic advertisement. I need to make more phone calls. And that's all good, because at least in that case, you're pointing the finger at yourself. These are the things I need to do. If you're blaming someone else or something else for your failures, that's a whole other challenge that will need to be overcome. Here's what I discovered. All of your results are due to the unconscious mind. And you may have some great plans and intentions for your business, but at an unconscious level, you don't believe that you can do it, or maybe you don't believe that it's right for you to make money in that way. Or maybe you still have some childhood core beliefs that were accidentally put into you when you were a child, making you believe that you're not good enough, not worthy to get the results that you want. You're not worthy to get what you want in life. And chances are you're not even aware of that consciously, but you might be partly aware of that. What I'm going to show you right now from the beginning is first how to find out for sure what's blocking you. You don't want to guess what's causing it. You want to know for sure what's going on with you and your unconscious mind. And part of what you're actually going to do today is to learn to test this for yourself and develop an open line of communication with your unconscious mind, so that in the future you will become clear and congruent. Then you and your subconscious mind will be an unbeatable team with clear agreement and harmony. Notice that whenever a person is clear and congruent about their intentions, that person will be unshakably determined. This is what causes winning and success. When you learn these confidential methods, you will possess a power to create what you truly want, and you'll get results that are in alignment with your life purpose and your life mission. Your intention for your life and for making money will be fully supported by your unconscious mind, and you will experience what is known as the flow state, what's known as achieving your peak potential and having unstoppable success. This process takes some commitment and determination, and that's always the case with any worthwhile endeavor. Now, the first way to start this discovery process of knowing consciously what may be unconscious blocks or inner conflicts is to think of your current situation, something that you are now working on, get clear about it, and write down your intention, then say it out loud, and then just relax and breathe deeply, and think of how that's making you currently feel. And then just notice if it's bringing up memories from the past. Allow yourself to go back through your life and notice any similar events that may have happened. To do this, have a pen and paper, relax and breathe deeply, and consider your current intention for a few moments. And then just allow it to take you back, and your current feeling about that to take you back to previous memories that might be related to the same issue. This process might take you back to a recent experience, maybe a year ago, or maybe several years ago, or it may take you back to an earlier period in your life, or maybe all the way back to your childhood. This process can definitely help you to discover more about your beliefs, about yourself, and the world that you find yourself in. You may want to do this process regularly and see where it leads, and write down the discoveries that you make. Do you notice any pattern? Can you see a certain pattern of behavior of yourself that keeps on getting similar results? With myself, I've done this before, and it led me to experience a whole bunch of different times when every time I got into a certain situation, I would get angry at the person in charge, and I discovered that I had this conflict with authority in certain areas of life, and it was consistent all through my life. Is there a pattern of results in career and business? Do you notice the same tendency coming up over and over again? Doing this process is the beginning of a journey of gaining insights and becoming aware of inner conflicts. This will give you a starting point to begin to change those later. Now, the next step, along with this, that will lead you further into this discovery is to think of the problem you now have, write down your intention, say it out loud, and notice any sensations in your body. When you write down your intention and then say it out loud, you notice, is there any sensation in your stomach area or your chest, especially if there's any tightness or clenching? Notice if your body becomes warm and you feel happy while you're thinking about your goal, or does your body start to feel cold and you feel anxious and afraid? Are there any of these sensations in your chest area, your stomach area, or in your forehead? Notice if there's a tightness in your chest. Do you clench your fists? Do the muscles in your forehead tighten up? Does your jaw get tight? These bodily sensations can be telling you something, giving you messages, and it would make sense for you to pay attention to them and listen. Yes, that's right. This is just the beginning of a journey. This would be the first step to any kind of transformation method that you choose to do in the future. So let's do this again. You write down your intention, you say it out loud, and this time, notice what images come up in your mind. As you say your intention, notice what kind of a picture of yourself do you see? Do you see a picture of yourself as someone who is successful? Do you see a picture of yourself as someone who succeeds in business? But what does that image look like? Or do you see yourself kind of hidden and dark? Unclear? Is the image vague or dim? Do you see or recognize any uncertainty or fear and anxiety? Do you see yourself as being afraid to take a certain action? This is a practice that you do, and you do it regularly and see what the results are. So let's do it again. This time, say your intention, and as you do, notice if you hear a response in your mind. By September the 30th, I will be making $30,000 from selling my program. Then you listen, and if you hear a response like, no, you won't be able to do that. You're not worthy of that. You can't do that. Do you hear any such voices inside your head saying something that is in conflict with your intention? Say your intention out loud, and then notice if you hear a response inside. Okay, so let's review these steps so that you can get the best results. The first step is think of your current situation, write down your intention, say it out loud, and then relax and see if that brings back a memory of a time in your life from before that you felt similar to how you're feeling about your current intention. First, you state your intention and notice if saying it and thinking about it brings back memories of earlier experiences. And then notice if there's any kind of a pattern. Patterns in your life in which you're not getting the result that you want are definite indications of a conflict between the conscious and unconscious mind. Now, next, state your intention and notice any sensations in the body. Think of your current intention and notice any sensations in your body. Then next, state your intention again and notice what images come up in your mind. And then next, state your intention again and notice if there is any auditory response inside. What's happening is that you're learning to communicate with your unconscious mind and learning a little bit more about the language that it uses to speak to you. It's known that the way you feel about things is your unconscious mind communicating to you. And that's true of the images that you see, the voices and sounds that you hear inside, and the sensations that you get in your body. This will help you to develop specific skills that you will use in the upcoming video on eliciting a core belief. By doing these 4 steps, you will have embarked on a journey that will remain with you for your entire lifetime. You will become one of the few people that understands if your unconscious mind agrees with your intention. And you will soon harness the massive power of your unconscious mind as you become a glorious winner in the contest of life. And before that, you will learn a specific physical testing procedure that will accelerate your skills and help you quickly pinpoint your area of conflict so that you can learn to transform it into agreement. In the next video, you're going to begin to learn a way to start having a dialogue with the unconscious, a way of getting insight into what your unconscious mind is telling you. I'll see you in the next video.